Former U.S. President Barack Obama and current Prime Minister of Canada, Mark Carney, both broke the internet overnight. All because Mark Carney posted a video of him meeting and shaking hands clip has caused the internet to absolutely erupt.
Well, MAGA is very upset this morning. It's all because Obama was in Toronto and he met with Mark Carney before a gala where he was a keynote speaker at. Check out those comments under that post, shall we? Oh, Obama committed a federal crime where he has no immunity about. Oh, Uncle Jonah thinks it's a coup. Canada's becoming a national security threat. Okay. More. Oh, I can't wait for Trump to do this after his term's over. Now, I want to dig into this one a little bit. Because there are two world leaders Trump 100% did talk to and meet with in between his presidencies. No way. No. Netanyahu and Mar-a-Lago in 2024? There's Trump, there's Netanyahu, 2024, before Trump's presidency, before the election of 2024. Now, who is this guy? Who is that guy? That can't be Steve Witkoff. Steve Witkoff that is in charge of the negotiations currently, as of now, with Iran, along with Trump's son-in-law? That can't be. Oh, and also Trump was talking to Putin. He still had communication lines open with Putin. During Biden's presidency, Trump met with Putin, who had the war going on with Ukraine, and Netanyahu, which was bombing Gaza. Interesting.
So Barack Obama's got the Republicans big mad. Yeah, they're calling him a traitor. Barack Obama's over in Canada right now, hanging out with Mark Carney and trying to help provide support for their new trade agreements. And they're saying that he's doing a coup and that he's violating the law and he's a traitor. But we all know that Trump was running around talking to world leaders before the election in 2024. He was hanging out with Netanyahu trying to derail VP Harris's campaign. But if Barack Obama, the greatest president of the United States ever, goes over to Canada, then he's a traitor and starting a coup. Oh, what are they going to... They're going to get the Canadians to take over America with Barack Obama. What will we ever do? Oh, this is terrible.
Prime Minister of Canada has welcomed back Obama yesterday on Friday, May 8th. He will be a keynote speaker for one of the events that they're having. But, baby, the MAGA folks are already in a tizzy. They're already saying that he better be careful before he violates the Logan Act. But, baby, I'm here to let MAGA know, as a private citizen, he has the right, or he's able, to meet with any foreign leader that he chooses. Do we have to remind MAGA that when Trump was out of office, back when Biden was in office, he met with foreign leaders as well. So what's the difference here? No outrage is needed. Again, as a private citizen, he has the right to meet with whomever he wants to. So again, where was the outrage when Trump did it? He even had folks that he met with at Mar-a-Lago. So what's the difference? And let me remind folks, Obama has a law degree. I'm sure he's well aware of what he can and cannot do. Yeah.
To be honest, the funny thing here is that Obama hasn't been president for years. So why does every single public appearance still set off massive online outrage? He's not in the White House. He's not signing laws. Yet the reaction, you would think he's just made a political comeback. What's really going on behind this level of anger?
Y'all, just coming through right quick. Listen, Obama goes to Canada and MAGA lose their minds. Listen, y'all, the man is a United States citizen and he can travel and go and do whatever he wants to do. But MAGA is upset that he's over in Canada and visiting and talking to Mark and things like that. So they're trying to say that he's doing something illegal because he's up there talking to Canada and the Canadians don't even want to talk to Donald Trump. Nope. You know why they don't want to talk to Donald Trump? Donald Trump started all this mess with them. He started that tariff wars and all that with Canada, and they do not have any respect for him. They do not want to talk to him. So guess what? Canada love Barack Obama. So he was up there hanging out, and listen, MAGA done lost it, y'all. They mad. They want him to be arrested. What? So the man can't go to Canada, he can't go talk to nobody because of y'all. Donald Trump all around this world talking to Putin and everybody else. I don't know why he didn't get arrested. He should have been arrested in jail. All the corruption that Donald Trump has done, and you want to go over there and try to start some mess with Barack Obama, the man that's been peaceful, the man that did not bring any corruption to the United States. Come on, y'all. What do y'all think about this? I need you to like, follow, share, and comment. Let me know what you think.
We have some news this morning. MAGA has erupted overnight over Barack Obama visiting Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney. Barack Obama visited Canada, and now MAGA is suggesting that he should be arrested, that he's launching some type of coup. I mean, you can't really make these things up, but it is a Saturday morning, so there usually is a crazy headline. You have folks like Laura Loomer saying, why is Barack Obama meeting with world leaders while President Trump is in office? This is a coup. You have another one, this is a big MAGA account on Twitter, saying Barack Obama is up in Canada holding private discussions with Mark Carney. Obama needs to sit down and figure his freaking place before his ass ends up in prison for violating the Logan Act. Mind you, Donald Trump met with world leaders in 2024 before he was president again and when he wasn't in office. There's nothing wrong with Barack Obama meeting with Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, but it does upset them because Trump doesn't have a great relationship with Carney. And if Obama has a good relationship, well, that's not good for, I guess, MAGA in some way. In any event, spread the word, follow along for all the news you need to know about. I'll have another update for you soon.
So once again, the Republicans are triggered by President Obama. He could breathe and they'd be angry. And this time they're upset because he met with Prime Minister Mark Carney of Canada. That's it. Carney said on social media, welcome back to Canada, President Obama. Thanks for joining us in Toronto for important conversations on how we build a better future. Normal stuff, right? But for MAGA, they think that something deeper is going on. For example, Laura Loomer said, why is Obama meeting with world leaders while Trump is in office? This is a coup. She thinks that Obama meeting with Carney is an attempt to overthrow the United States government. Another popular MAGA account on Twitter said, he's a former president. This violates the Logan Act. No, it does not. Honestly, I don't know what the F he thinks he's doing. The balls the Democrats have, unbelievable. I actually responded to that tweet by saying this you, referencing her back in 2024, celebrating Donald Trump meeting with Netanyahu at Mar-a-Lago. The MAGA Republicans hate Obama because he's better than Donald Trump in every single way, and people actually like him. He's one of the most popular politicians in America, despite leaving the presidency years ago. People still love him.
So Obama visits Canada, and somehow the internet turns this into a coup conspiracy? Former President Barack Obama recently traveled to Canada, and parts of MAGA world completely lost it. Online influencers and conspiracy accounts started suggesting that the visit was tied to some kind of shadow political operation or coordinated efforts behind the scenes. Not diplomacy, not a public appearance, a coup conspiracy. And this is where politics in America is dangerous, because we've reached this point where even a former president traveling internationally can instantly become proof of a conspiracy, depending upon who's online first. No evidence needed, no facts confirmed, just outrage and algorithms. Now, to be clear, it's sad to even have to say this, but it's obvious Obama is not involved in some sort of coup attempt with Canada or illegal political operation of any kind. But the speed at which these narratives can spread says a shit ton about the state of the political discourse right now. So yeah, Obama visited Canada, and somehow that was enough for part of the internet to convince themselves that democracy was ending.
Now, after looking at all this, one thing becomes very clear. This reaction isn't really about Obama traveling, meeting leaders, or giving speeches abroad. Former presidents do that all the time. George Bush has remained active internationally. Bill Clinton still appears on global stage. Jimmy Carter built an entire post-presidency legacy around humanitarian work. So the question isn't whether former presidents stay visible, because they all do. The real difference here is perception. For a segment of MAGA supporters, Obama is not just a former president. He represents a political era, and a set of policies that deeply disagree with. And that emotional association doesn't disappear just because he left office. So when he appears on global stage, shaking hands, attending events, or even meeting leaders like Canada Prime Minister Mark Carney, it doesn't register as a normal post-presidency activity to his creators. It gets interpreted through a political lens first. And in today's internet culture, that reaction spread instantly. Clips circulate, options intensify, and outrage becomes amplified far beyond the original moment. But what this really reveals is something bigger than Obama itself. It shows how divided modern politics has become, where the same action can be seen in completely opposite ways depending on who is doing it. One side sees leadership and diplomacy, the other side sees symbolism and frustration. And social media doesn't calm that division, it accelerates it. At the end of the day, this isn't just about Obama's post presidency life, it's about how easily perception shapes reality in today's political landscape. Drop your thoughts in the comments respectfully. I really want to hear your perspective on this. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like this video, share, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell because we're going to keep having the conversation that other people are too afraid to touch. See you in my next episode.